Hello and welcome back to the Variant Geek podcast. I am Brennan.
I'm Zach.
And I'm Sal.
I was like, all right, I guess Sal's dead too.
I'm not going to be here.
All right, so first and foremost, yes, Sal is now here. He will now be joining us permanently. You may remember him from our discussion on favorite
Video game villain bosses.
Yep. Anyway,
I'm glad you guys remembered that because I absolutely did not.
I'm so glad Zach remembered that after not remembering it.
Thanks.
The effort was there. That's what counted. I got you, homie.
Thanks.
You did your best.
Thanks.
Anyway, yes, our glorious grandpapa Jason is not here as of right now. Homie had to take a phone call as we are scheduled to start, but he might pop in at some point. So if you hear a fourth voice, you're not going crazy. It's probably him.
Yeah.
Anyway, with that out of the way, hello again after 800 years of having no episodes.
Yeah. We've all been very busy with school and such.
Man, college sucks. Don't do it.
Yeah. Don't do it. Save your money.
This shit ain't worth it.
This shit is not worth it.
How you guys been? Y'all doing okay?
No.
Scraping by?
Did you not hear what I just said?
The scraping.
I guess that's a way you could call my perpetual doom that is impending with every further passing minute.
That's fair.
Anyway, Malignant was a trash movie.
Garbage.
Yeah, it had an identity crisis.
I didn't know what it wanted to be.
It was a mix between like a crime thriller, a supernatural horror, and like a slasher flick. It was really off-putting.
Yes.
Very weird. Very weird.
My favorite thing was just the amount of times that Sal was like, "Are we watching a masterpiece or the worst thing ever made?"
There's no in between with that movie because honestly, I feel like a lot of like news or magazine companies are going to be discussing it as like the new hit movie of 2021. In reality, it's just a piece of shit put together by a bunch of people that do not care.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was a really cool concept that just kind of hit the floor poorly.
Yes, very much
stagnated hard.
Very hard to follow.
It didn't know what it wanted to be. Anyway, really quick before we truly get into it, I just wanted to throw out there that Variant Geek Podcast is we're going to be moving to a monthly platform now instead of weekly. In case you haven't already guessed that by the lack of episodes for the last month, that's about how long it's been, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last episode was the week before school started.
Yeah, it's about a month now. Anyway, yeah, we're looking at a monthly instead of a weekly just with our schedules. And to be honest, interest levels aren't really there to warrant a weekly for us. So yeah, to those of you who are still here, I love you and I appreciate you.
Yeah. And I mean, if y'all start, sharing this and this actually starts getting bigger and bigger, maybe we do go back to like the every other week or something like that. The more y'all want it, the more we'll put out. But in other news, there's actually a lot of big gaming news in the past week.
None at all.
Damn.
Nothing important.
Yeah, I mean they announced KOTOR was getting a remake, but that's whatever.
Yeah, just whatever.
Me watching Zach have like a 2-year-old imagine. Oh my god, 2-year-old wonderment, just freaking out like it was Christmas morning when he saw Revan for half a second.
I was excited. I've been waiting for this and begging for a remaster or a remake
since I played the first game that was dog water.
I'm sorry, what?
Whoa. Uh-oh.
I'm kidding. The game's good. It just looks like a potato.
Yeah.
I mean, it came out 18 years ago.
Yeah,
it definitely needed a remake.
Yeah, I mean, they're building it from the ground up. New combat, new dialogue.
The amount of times I've heard this man say this.
Obviously, better graphics with Unreal Engine 5.
Building it from the ground up.
They are bringing back some of the original voice actors, like
Joe.
Jennifer, yeah, like Joe. Like Jennifer Hale is going to be reprising her role as Bastila.
Who?
Yeah.
I'm
Other
sorry.
than that, they haven't announced anybody else, to my knowledge, that's coming back yet. I hope they bring back Raphael Sparge to voice Karth, because Karth just wouldn't be the same.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite memory of Karth is blowing him up in D&D.
Yeah, that was a thing that happened.
Damn. But yeah, no, I'm super excited about it. The only thing, there's a couple negatives about it. It's a PlayStation exclusive, which is the worst decision they could have made. Absolutely. I mean, it was an original Xbox release, and then they go and pull a PlayStation exclusive on it.
So,
I thought it was coming to PC too.
Yeah.
Well, it's coming to PC too.
The developers said it's a timed exclusive. So kind of what they did, I think, for the newest Tomb Raider that came out a few years ago, it was like an exclusive on Xbox for like a year, and then it came out on the other consoles.
For how long? Sorry, I was dying.
For like a year or something like that, something like that.
Yeah,
so it might come out.
That's
on Xbox,
still too long.
Yeah, I know.
People are going to lose interest and not want to buy it, and that's the only problem.
Yeah.
They'll just watch all the Let's Plays that are going to happen of it.
Yeah, and I really
Myself
don't want to
included.
have to buy a new especially the PS5 that's never in stock.
Dude, I got one last week. What are you talking about?
Oh, dang, dude, nice. Other than that, God of War Ragnarok got a trailer, and everybody's either loving or hating Thor's design.
Dang, how dare you design it like it's supposed to be designed in actual Norse mythology and not just what pretty boy Mr. Hemsworth looked like.
Yeah, I usually people are real sticklers about realism and being lore accurate, but in reality, people are just pissed off that Thor doesn't have a six-pack so they can gawk at it.
Sorry, I look like Thor, people.
It's like, sorry, I actually look like the god of thunder from Norse mythology.
Where do you think Thunder Thighs comes from, huh?
Exactly. And Spider-Man 2 got announced.
That's exciting.
With Venom and theoretically Kraven the Hunter.
Kraven.
Venom 2 got a PG-13 rating, which
Boo!
I'm not happy about.
Give us an R rating.
I am some people. I am the people who are pissed.
Most people are upset. Us being three of them. Just because Carnage is a violent character, and now...
Nah, dude, he's a pacifist.
Apparently they're going to be pushing the PG-13 rating to its limits. But
There's
I don't
only
see
so
why
much you can do still.
I don't see why they couldn't just give it the R rating that it needs. But
I understand it from a marketing perspective. You're trying to market and sell toys to kids at the end of the day, because that is going to be your market focus of being like, mommy, buy me a toy. And the mom's like, man, shut the hell up. Here it is. Like, yeah, you obviously want to market your stuff towards kids, but like, I don't see why they don't just go for the R rating. I mean, Deadpool went for the R rating. You know what one of the hugest brands is right now as far as like collectible toys goes? Deadpool.
Logan.
God.
Logan went for the R rating, and it's considered a masterpiece.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? You tell the story the way it's supposed to be told.
Still sold plenty of toys, might I add. Grown-ass men are buying them. Come on. No little kids getting a brand new Carnage toy and being like, "Yay, I got Carnage!" Just saying.
It's all the people that look like us, and we're like, I got Carnage.
Yeah.
And I'm Jason. Everything okay, Jason?
Oh yeah. No, I will tell you guys after the after.
Cool.
But
cool.
Exciting.
At the after
party.
Yes.
Subscribe to our YouTube Premium to get all access.
It's just gonna be a group of sad people standing there.
Complaining about their troubles and getting absolutely wasted.
Oh no.
I don't drink alcohol. I'm a
I
responsible
have
adult.
never touched this stuff in my life.
Exactly.
I ain't never heard.
Zach, you shut your mouth.
Whoa.
Whoa, I'm uncomfortable.
Whoa.
This got spicy real quick.
Anyway,
So where are we at?
we haven't even hit the topic yet.
Oh my
We've
word!
just been talking about recent news.
And
And then we started complaining about Carnage.
So in recent news, I don't know anything
Jason
important.
became a sexy librarian.
Oh yes, that's accurate.
Yeah.
I do read to the youth. I do perform reading to the youth.
How that be? Dude, just tell your kids about the podcast. They'll listen to it.
Actually, I think most of all of the classes have computers.
They could listen to the podcast.
Comes pre-installed.
Yeah, just boom. Oops.
Oops.
Who installed that? I don't know. Somebody.
Mr. Millhouse, you're famous. You're on my computer.
It's actually, you know what's really funny is that's how they sound too.
Oh no!
Dang.
I want a raise, Dan.
Yeah. Well, and so a raise for how much money you make in the program. You don't make money in the program.
Bro.
I mean, actually, speaking of Raise, we do have a sponsor called Raise Energy.
Oh
yeah, kind of forgot about them.
Oh, you did. You drink them 24/7. You drink that 25/7.
Yeah, we drink it 32.9.
I hate you,
Zachary. That is just absolutely incorrect, and you are wrong, and you should feel wrong.
You should be sued for defamation.
Defamation of character?
Yeah.
Or no, defecation. That's what he should be.
Defecation in his own brain
pants. So what is the
topic? Are we ever going to talk about this topic?
What is the topic we're talking about?
Today we're talking
Dark Souls!
Ow.
How about Light Souls?
Shut up.
Okay.
I'm excited.
Wow.
I love Dark Souls. I love Dark Souls.
That is cringe. And we're done. Thank you for.
And we're done.
All right, good job, guys.
Said the F word.
Yeah, go us. We're so cool.
Thanks, Sal. You ruined it.
Oh, I did. I'm sorry.
Anyway, continue.
You absolutely love Dark Souls.
I love Dark Souls.
Why?
It is absolutely. It is my favorite game series of all time.
Ever? You're not even counting Mario?
I'm not counting Mario. I'm not counting Sonic. I'm not counting Star Wars. I'm not counting anything else. Wait, I am counting them. I'm counting all of them. That's what I meant to say. Dark Souls is the penultimate in my mind. That is the best game series.
Do you know what penultimate means?
Yes.
It's the ultimate pen.
No, it is. What does it mean, Salvatore?
It is the ultimate.
No, ultimate is ultimate. Penultimate is second to last. Second to ultimate.
Get destroyed.
It's the ultimate. Shut up, Jason. With these fancy, and everybody knew what I meant.
Got librarian.
Ultimate.
He should be in college and should know these words.
I don't care. This
He's
is
an arts major.
This college education failing.
It is the ultimate game. I actually don't have to take an English class.
You probably should anyway.
Yeah, I'm not going to. I refuse.
I refuse to do it.
I refuse. I don't like that language. That just
refuse
sucks.
To be educated.
Best game.
Why is it the best
series.
game? I don't understand why you say it's the best game though.
Amazing functions. Okay. It literally started a trend of video games called Souls-like. Okay.
It puts the fun in function. Is that what I'm hearing?
It puts the fun in function. The combat is exciting. It's exhilarating. Gets your heart beating. Okay. The magic systems are some of the best I've ever seen in a video game. Armor system, encumbrance system, all of that culminates into a great game series.
It's okay.
Storytelling is amazing.
It's okay. Literally, the storytelling is if you don't click on anything, you don't know the story.
Exactly. You have to do a little digging. That's the best part about it.
You have to dig?
I don't want to have to think.
I don't want to have to do things. When I play video games, I expect the video games to do it for me.
Yes.
Well, Zach, you're dumb, so...
Did I
love
do
how-
something? What have I done recently? Why?
I absolutely love the fact that Zach has just been given the shaft for the last couple of days right now about like from everybody, and I'm not even near you guys anymore.
Sad. I miss you, Jason.
That's okay. I'll get.
Jason, come home.
It's like Gary come home, but more sad. Wait, less sad.
All right, and that's the episode,
That's the
guys. Good
episode.
job.
Alrighty, and I will do the counterpoint for Sal's point. The game is okay. Didn't really love it.
I was gonna say, I know
Which-
you don't like Dark Souls.
Which
Just
one
don't-
have you played, Jason, or if any of them?
I have played the first one and the second one, and I've watched you guys play the third one. And what I don't like is I don't like the unnecessarily ridiculously like strange looking gore characters.
To like
That's
high
fair.
gothic, freaky looking shit.
Like the high gothic freaky looking shit, as you had said, you had elicited.
So brilliantly and so
I just-
masterfully crafted
well, I
in
was
my
gonna-
words.
I was gonna say I just think it's kind of cringe. It's not based.
Ew,
It's red
Posted
pill.
cringe.
I know. And that's just like for my personal, like I don't like body gore. I find body gore repulsive. I know-
Gory.
I find it like, see, because I don't have an issue with like gore for the most part. I mean, like I will not enjoy looking at it.
Don't watch Malignant.
Oh, is
Yeah,
it?
Malignant's really gory. It's
Oh.
That was the best part of the movie.
yeah, actually
Yeah,
the gore wasn't that bad.
I thought about
actually.
it. It looks like an interesting movie, but like it also looks yeah.
He wasn't here for
yeah.
us talking about it.
Yeah.
Don't listen to the episode, Jason.
Oh,
watch
Just
the
watch the movie.
Eh. Why is it? Is it not a good movie, or is it?
It's
It
kind of
just
horrendous.
has an identity crisis.
It's horrendous in like this was not worth my time.
Maybe this episode should have been about the Malignant movie.
Well, some of us haven't
Maybe.
seen it.
Yeah.
I'll just get to
alright.
watching it.
Out of all of the Soulsborne Ekiros, which one
Oh
is
my
the best
God.
one?
The Soulsborne Ekiros, he says.
Homie,
Can
just
you-
say out of all the Soulsborne games, you guys already know which one I'm going to pick. It's Bloodborne. It's
Bloodborne.
literally my favorite game.
Nah, you don't have a tattoo of it.
I don't have a tattoo of it. I do not have Faceless Odin on my wrist. Who you
You
getting
have a
that from?
tattoo.
I have a
on your
tattoo.
wrist of Faceless Odin.
Yes.
What are you? Some kind of fan of video games?
I definitely thought you were going to say a different F word, and I thought we were about to have to cut.
No, I'm not a fool. And I'm not rude.
Anyway.
Brendan, what is your favorite Soulsborne game?
See, okay. Sal and I have talked about this
Too many times.
at a length. So for me, it's oh god, I want to say Dark Souls 3 is my favorite, but deep down, I truly feel like my favorite is Dark Souls 2 because that's the first one I played, and that's what the usual trend is. If that's the first one people play, it's their favorite. If it's not, they hate it.
Yeah.
Fair.
Fair.
Yeah.
Like that was my introduction to the series as a whole, and I was like, "Damn, this shit pretty good. This shit
Yeah.
kind of bussin'."
Yeah.
And then I played Dark Souls 3 when it came out like 2 weeks later. I was like,
And-
"Damn, this shit easy."
You're sitting there like,
Agreed. Dark Souls 3 is I think is the easiest Dark Souls.
No.
Other than the DLC bosses, especially
The DLC can be
Gale.
pretty damn difficult.
Yes, it is
Sleep Knight
absolutely.
Gale is a
difficult.
pain. Dark Eater Midir is a pain.
He's
and-
considered one of the
Um,
hardest bosses of all time.
And Freya and it's Freya and I don't remember.
Father Ariandel.
yeah, Ariandel. That's right. Those
Father
two-
from Frozen.
yes,
those
exactly.
two are a
Ariandel.
pain, especially because she has 3 different phases that she goes into.
She has 3 different faces.
Phases.
Oh, phases.
FaZe Clan. Au.
Oh,
Oh,
oh no!
It's definitely a series. I believe it was the series first for 3 phases. I don't.
It was.
So yeah.
I think 2 is
So
the
it
max.
definitely caught
that.
people off guard with that.
Yeah, you're like, okay, I finished the second phase. and then it's still going. You're like, well, shit.
What?
I'm out of Vestices.
And
Oh.
let's not
It's just like-
forget. Let's not forget Gale, one of the greatest boss fights of all time.
I remember when that happened. I was like, "Damn, you really had me in the first half, homie."
Does she really use Gale Force Winds?
I really thought you was the homie.
No,
I
she.
saw
Gale
somebody
Force Winds.
no hit, like managed to beat that boss without getting hit once, and I'm just how.
By being good,
Oh,
Zachary.
people play this game on bananas.
Yeah.
People play this game on bananas.
Perfect dodging.
I don't understand how people play this game. Some of the ways, like no hit, I understand more than playing it on a friggin' banana.
Somebody managed to beat Sekiro blindfolded. Beat every boss in
Bananas
blindfolded.
I still think bananas.
I still think the banana, because I watched that video and that is very funny.
I am unworthy to hold the rank of gamer.
You should.
After watching someone play a game on a friggin' banana.
It was multiple bananas, wasn't it?
Yes, it was multiple bananas wired as a controller, and I still don't. I'm like, I don't. What am I? What is this world?
So we haven't, Zach. So what's your favorite Soulsborne game?
Man, I don't care what Zach's opinion is.
I do.
Yeah.
Zachary, tell me. Fill me with your
What
word
is it?
knowledge.
Tell us.
Dark Souls 3 is really, it's pretty.
You're getting there. You'll get it out.
It's a lot of fun to play. It's one of the first ones I actually managed to complete by myself. But Dark Souls 2, I have a lot of good memories with, especially with Brennan playing that.
I was gonna say that's
freshman year.
Dark Souls 2 is kind of where our friendship started, so that's another bias I hold.
I think we've talked about it before. Just the times like watching you fight the rotten
in my full fucking football stance.
Yeah,
I was ready. I was ready to square up IRL.
The times we died. I don't understand what FromSoft's obsession with poisoned areas is.
They always have to have one.
They have one really annoying area that's just covered in poison.
Every single game has it.
Blight Town still gives me PTSD.
Oh God, that was the original. Well, not the original, because Demon Souls, but that was the big one everybody experienced. That was pain and suffering.
They lived in Spain, but the S was silent.
And then Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 2, I argue, has an even worse poison area in Harvest Valley.
Harvest Valley.
That sucked. That is a garbage area. Just hot garbage. There's no good about it. It's just bad.
Is that the area with the spitting totems?
Yes.
Well, yes, kind of.
It's the lead up to it.
It's the lead up to it, yes. So Harvest Valley is the start of it, and then there's just more, and then there's more, and then there's rotten, and it's like, ugh. It's hell on earth.
True.
Dark Souls 3. Yeah. No, go ahead. Sorry.
What would you guys say is your favorite boss?
Ooh.
Like, out of all of the bosses, you had to pick one. That's like the pinnacle in your mind.
Dancer of the Boreal Valley. Boom.
Gameplay.
Obviously, the Congregation.
Oh, obviously.
What's the chariot? What is that? Okay, who is that?
Oh my God. The Executioner's Chariot.
I just remember
Which one of you watched that happen?
I watched it happen.
I'm fairly certain I was there as well.
I was not.
Or I was like right behind you guys, and it happened.
Yeah.
And
so
it happened, and you cried.
I had loaded up Dark Souls 2, and I was just to see where I was at in my last save. So and I was like, oh yeah, I was going up to fight the chariot. So I go up to it, and I forgot in a momentary haze that the arena ends and just drops off into a pitch blackness.
Oh no!
And I just ran right off the edge as I was about to kill the boss.
Oh no!
I was like, sick. I'm never playing this game again. The amount of times I've said that when talking about Dark Souls, by the way.
Yeah.
It's too darn high.
Game again comes back.
I'm not ready to get hurt again.
I gotta say, my favorite my favorite boss from the game series is probably Sword Saint Ishin. From the end of Sekiro. That is a bop of a boss fight, and that is one of the hardest boss fights I've ever experienced, other than Dark Eater Midir and Gale.
Cap.
Brennan, what would you say your favorite boss is?
Not the fucking chariot.
What about the?
What about the great designed? Is it the old Iron King? Is that the one with the little tiny, stupid little platform?
The tiny platform
hole in it
with a hole in it. Yeah, that one's not that hard. We're just stupid.
Yeah, it's just dumb.
What about oh god, what's their name? Smaug.
I'm sorry.
Yes, Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, no. What's the really big guy and the guy who's like the lion?
You're talking about motherfucking
the Nameless King is who he's thinking.
No, he's not.
Nameless King does not have a.
Oh my god, he's talking about Ornstein and Smo.
Smo, that's what it is.
Oh, what? Oh, he said dragon. I was like, oh, well, I mean, Nameless King.
Because he's a dragon knight. He's a dragon knight. I'll give him that. I'll give him a pass.
See, I
know what you were saying.
I played the board game. I know what I'm talking about. Dark Souls, the board game.
I will say, I have a very negative view of Ornstein and Smo. A lot of people think that Ornstein and Smo is one of the best gank boss fights of all time, and should be considered one of the best boss fights of all time. However, I hate that boss fight. I hate it so much.
Why?
Because you're a dog.
Because it's a mixture between like Smo, he's really slow, but he also has a really annoying charge attack that you cannot block and you cannot dodge through. You have to be just outside of range or you're getting hit with it no matter what. And Ornstein's constant hounding of you. Once you get one of them killed, I think it's a great boss fight. But whenever it's them together, it's finding time to hit them. And I don't like boss fights that are like that. I would much prefer, that's why I like Bloodborne so much. I would much prefer to just trade with a boss and have it a quick, fast boss fight that's really difficult to get through, rather than a slog of me just running around this gigantic arena. Oh, Ornstein's by himself. Smack. Ah, darn. Smo's here again. Run away, run away, run away, run away. And just do that over and over and over again. I do not like that.
It's fair.
That's fair.
All I gotta say is get good.
Son. Kissed orange soda.
Kissed.
But, oh, God. I don't even know what my favorite boss is.
And you're the one that asked the question. Oh, yeah.
I didn't even say one.
Yeah, but
Jason said Ornstein.
While I think of mine.
I think, okay, this is going to sound really stupid, but I have a reason, because I'm a nostalgia-heavy boy.
Not you, Cap.
I friggin' love The Last Giant, because it's the first boss that I ever fought, obviously. And not only was he the first boss I ever played, it was the first time I realized, oh, this game's hard. Because I didn't know how the game worked. I had never played anything like it before. And I picked Swordsman in the character creation. And I got my shit rocked about 30 times before I deleted the character and just made a knight. So that's probably one of my favorite memory bosses. But like a boss I really enjoy and enjoy the mechanics of. Oh God, there's just a lot to think about.
There's a lot of bosses.
What is the boss that's like the hungry dragon with the mouth?
Gaping dragon. Is that the one that
dragon?
That's the one that turned Jason away.
Well,
Jason said, "What?"
Jason said, "Why? Why is this? Who thinks
it's
this?
a huge tooth coochie."
It's the dragon that said, "Damn, I'm hungry."
It really did though say, "I'm hungry."
I don't know. Ceaseless Discharge, obviously.
I just now found out about his cheese. I did not know
Really?
about it until this most recent. I started a Pyromancer, just a pure Pyromancer playthrough.
Yeah, you were telling me about that.
And I didn't realize that there was a cheese for Ceaseless Discharge, because I don't know if you guys know this, but it's a little difficult to throw fireballs at a thing that's constantly oozing lava.
Nah.
So I had to figure out, I was looking up like just cheese ways of getting rid of him, and I didn't realize that there was just a straight up like hit him a couple of times and he falls off and he's dead. Like really easy. Yep. I did not know that.
You didn't realize
that most recent playthrough.
That the cheese was
there all along.
There all along. It was Parmesan.
I think it was cheddar
with a little oregano.
God, I cannot paint eyes. Sorry.
I really cannot believe that you're talking about eyes at a time like that. Didn't rhyme. Like
eyes on the inside, bro.
Eyes on the outside, even.
Well, Zach, are you ready yet?
I am. I would say, mechanic-wise and music-wise especially, I love the Abyss Watchers.
I knew you were going to say that.
Really? Abyss Watchers? I mean, okay, you know what? Explain yourself.
The music
I'm not, like, making fun of you. I just knew you were going to say that.
The music's, amazing. And we used it for the 10-minute that we were in.
Sal was in it?
Jason and I's fight. I love the music. I like the two. It's an easy fight. I mean, especially if you're like when I did it with my Pyromancer build, I was able to wipe pretty much any of the Abyss Watchers in like 3 or 4 fireballs, and that's it.
Oh my god, I remember watching that shit happen in person. Like, I'm like,
dang.
What?
But I think their story.
Wow, these guys suck.
And they look cool. And I like the Abyss Watchers. Plus, it's the end of that kind of really annoying area. You're finally out of the poison and everything. It's just like a nice relief.
And into the second worst area.
Yeah, seriously.
That or I have a lot of love-hate relationship with the Smelter Demon, the orange Smelter Demon, not the blue one. We never got that far.
Okay.
Just because that was my rock. That was the rotten for me. I could not for the life of me beat the Smelter Demon until eventually I did.
I will say, I'm not gonna lie, the Rotten is a surprisingly hard boss fight.
Is that the big mass of just
big chunky dirty boy?
Well, it's like a big chunk of like zombies.
Of like human, like undead. Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah, no. The Rotten is it's way too fast. Like you do not have time to heal. I mean, it's not a hard boss fight in that like you can't beat it. It's like impossible. But in the fact that if you're like a chunky boy, like I usually play, like my first playthrough of every single Dark Souls is a strength faith playthrough. And then I chunk. I was chunky. I had to go in with like super light armor to fight that boss. And it really it killed me on the inside because I had to change how I was playing. Which I don't like about boss fights. I feel like a boss fight you should be able to fight with any build, even if it is difficult.
And see, that's where I don't want to say disagree because it's not like your opinion's wrong because it's a video game. But like I personally like in games where I gotta like reevaluate my strategy and maybe change up my gear and shit like that. But I also get what you're saying because it's like, damn, I've been preparing all game because a game like Dark Souls it shouldn't be, really. But every now and then I like when they throw a curveball like that at me.
And that stuff that stuff works for like a game like say Bloodborne. Like that works because first off, you're never going to be over encumbered. You're always at the same speed. Yeah. The only thing that armor changes is what your armor is like specifically built for. Like the original like hunter armor is a really all around like physical defense kind of armor, whereas maybe you get like the robes or the scholar's robes, and they're really good for arcane damage reduction. Like that makes more sense. Though with an encumbrance system, your character is specifically built for certain encumbrances. So say I'm like a super tanky guy that wants to wear all Havels, so I put a bunch of points into endurance and neglected all of my other skills, and then I get hurt because I didn't think ahead, even though I can't do that for a boss that you physically can't like medium roll through its attacks. You know what I mean? I that's one of my things is like I'm a chunky boy. That's how I play my Dark Souls. And when I can't be a chunky boy for like 1 or 2 boss fights, and I have to like say, if it was Dark Souls 2, I have to respec specifically for this boss fight. I don't know. I don't know.
It turns you off. It turns you away.
Yes, it turns me away.
That's fair.
No, you're wrong.
I am.
I was thinking about it while Sal was talking about that. One of the most annoying things that I've encountered in Soulsborne is in Sekiro. It's like one of the first mini bosses. I don't remember what his name was, but I managed to cheese him off the edge, and I was like,
I watched this happen in real time.
Is it a Snake Eyes?
I'm a snake. Like that?
No, it's one of the thick boy general boys.
Yeah, he's in between like it's like in the first area where you get your first little monument that you pray at.
Oh, get good.
And I managed to cheese him off the edge, and I was like, "Whoa, I did it!" And then it didn't count. And I was like, "That's cool."
Well,
and
the thing about
to kill him, I got good. I managed to cheese him off, and then it was like, you didn't kill him the right way. And I was like, "Nah."
Yeah, because you didn't.
You didn't finish him. You didn't have a final blow on him.
Nope. That ground did.
So what was the outcome, Zach, for you? Did you have to refight him?
I had to fight him again. I beat him eventually. I was also really proud of myself. I managed to beat that flaming bowl before they patched it because enough people were complaining that it was too hard. And all you have to do is stick to the butt. Just glue yourself to that bull's butt.
And then you smack it every once in a while.
That's how you know who's actually played like a Soulsborne style game. When that game came out and people were complaining about that, I was watching people play it, and I'm like, oh, it's just like a stick to the butt style boss. It's not that hard.
Yeah, and then firecrackers every now and then maybe parry a few times.
Well,
Other than that, it's not too difficult.
Mary Sue really on the.
My thing is Sekiro. I feel like Sekiro is one of those games where it's like, hey, you're a Dark Souls veteran. Hey, you're a Bloodborne veteran. Forget everything you know, you stupid bitch.
Like, that's why I hated that game, and I didn't play it anymore after Zach let me use it for a little bit. I was like, I hate this game. I don't want to see it ever again. I beat
that game all the way through, and I absolutely loved it. However, there was a boss fight. And there was a mini boss fight and then a boss fight right after it that killed me and took me days to complete because I was still in a Dark Souls mindset. It was, oh my gosh, it was a dude wearing all blue robes in the like the castle. And he does like this cross attack.
Yes,
it is the most difficult boss I've ever handled in my entire life. It was so hard, and it was only because I'm really, really bad at deflecting. I'm still so bad.
It really forces you to be like, all right, you have to learn how to deflect now.
Yes, you have to do that. And once you learn that, then you go up to the very tippy top to fight Genichiro. And then Genichiro says, hey.
Ichiro Suzuki?
Yeah. And this dude pulls out a bow on you, and you're like, well, if I deflect this, I'm just gonna lose posture points.
And then he shoots
like a crap. It's one of those boss fights that, again, it's just like you have to be good at Sekiro, not Dark Souls, not Bloodborne, or not Demon Souls. You have to be good at Sekiro to beat it. And
I can feel Zach having a mini aneurysm every time you're not saying Sekiro, you're saying Sekiro. I can feel the pain from this man.
I do not
It's Zach's culture.
It's his culture. Come on.
I'm sorry, what?
Continuing.
Anyways.
And go.
Sekiro's a great game, though.
It is.
It looked okay.
Yeah, I stopped playing after I got to Lady Butterfly.
Oh, but you didn't beat it?
I didn't. I got to Lady Butterfly, and I was like, oh, I got so close to beating it.
Yeah, Zach's kind of trash at games.
Zach's kind of trash at everything.
Just throw kunai at her. That's her big weakness.
Well,
stars, that's mine too.
Anymore, so I can't.
Metal stars, yeah. Wait, no, those aren't stars. You mean daggers? Yes.
Now that I've actually beaten Sekiro, at some point, there's a certain point where you're fighting Sword Saint Ishin, where you get into like this like state of mind where you're like, yeah, I'm gonna beat you, and that's the end of it. And then after that, you hold that for the rest of like if you play through it again, you hold that like mentality. I don't think on my second playthrough of Sekiro, because that Sekiro is other than Dark Souls 1 was the game that I've played through twice through. And it was every single boss that I fought, it was just, I already beat you. I'm going to beat you again really quick. And I don't think I've ever had to fight a single boss my second time through twice. It's just because the game just trains you so well naturally.
Yeah.
Game don't prepare.
I'm getting prepared for having no life next January because
Elden Ring.
Elden Ring's coming out, and the week after Elden Ring comes out, which I think it comes out January 21st, the literal week after, Pokemon Arceus comes out.
Ooh.
I want it now.
You'll get there, baby.
Oh boy, both of those games are just gonna take forever to play, which is a good thing. I like getting my money's worth when I buy a game.
Yeah. See, I am very excited for the remake of KOTOR.
Oh, Zach ruined it.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
The only thing is, Zach, do you have a PS5 yet?
No. Apparently it's coming out on PC eventually
It
too,
is.
maybe
It should
Xbox
be.
because it's a timed exclusive. But I'm hoping PS5s are in stock enough by the time it comes out that they're like $400 or $500.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Double that number and then add about $200 there, and then you got it.
You got it a little bit closer.
I'm just like, I just
what you
want to
could do is
the only issue with the remake is apparently they hired some kind of I don't want to get us canceled, so I'm going to try and say
creative director.
Yeah, one of the people who's helping because they're rewriting some of the story apparently, which I don't know why. The story is perfectly fine as is.
No, trash.
But they brought in somebody who I don't think she likes Star Wars. She's a
what?
What is the word I'm looking? She's like a female rights activist.
She
blogs a lot. Yeah.
So
blogs a lot about stuff like that.
A quote from her, to make it seem a little bit more like legitimate. She has been quoted as saying, "I hate Coder."
Why the fuck is she on the game?
Because inclusivity. I don't know.
Who knows? Whoever is making decisions on the behalf of the Coder remake is making very poor decisions. All I'm hoping is that they stay true to what made Coder great, and that it was a great RPG with a pretty good story, and it
was all right.
Like it told it perfect. Like, it's fine.
It told it.
It told
and
it.
Then told it.
And told it.
It told that dang
It told
story.
that dang story.
There was a story and it got told.
And I think Coder is a really great game, and I really don't want to see it destroyed by people who don't love the source material.
Yeah.
I hate Coder.
I hate. That's a quote, and it's like, no, what?
Why are you the one in charge of this then? Oh my god.
She's gonna. I feel like in the deep down part of my soul, I feel like she's going to purposefully
make it not
it?
good.
Try to exactly to sink it, make it not good.
Rip Zach.
Make it just
a childhood wonder.
I will be very sad, but I'm gonna have small hopes just because EA is not a part of it.
Agreed.
I'm gonna hope.
At least there won't be any damn loot boxes.
True. And apparently Revan might get voice lines.
Ooh.
That'll be fun.
Which is why one of the things I think they're changing with the dialogue.
That'd be pretty cool.
Because I think they're looking for a Revan voice actor, or they already have one.
Sam Witwer, perfect.
Yes.
Sam.
Isn't that what his name is?
Damn, are they looking for a voice actor? I will volunteer for no money.
That's not. What's the word? Not effective. Do it for money. Do it for money, son.
I will do it for no money.
And ask me to kill a man for money.
For money.
Anything else with Dark Souls?
I'm really bad at painting Star Wars miniatures.
And
that's what I have about
most
Dark Souls.
definitely goes with Dark Souls. Let me tell you what.
Eventually, I'll paint my Dark Souls miniatures. Maybe.
I do really enjoy your board game. I just wish that
we were better at it.
We were better at it. I wish it wasn't as hard, but I mean, then it's not a Dark Souls game.
Yeah, I mean, we actually touched on this, I think, a while ago and a few episodes ago. But the fact that people are complaining about Dark Souls difficulty and that they should add an easy mode or an ability to change the difficulty to make it accessible to a wider audience.
Nah, not worth it.
Just get good.
Yeah, just get good.
Oh, in other news, apparently there's a new 40k Kill Team expansion for the Sisters of Battle and Tau.
What? Wait, Tau already had one though.
Apparently, Tau are getting another one.
I'm literally sitting here
looking. Battle.
I'm sitting here looking at the Tau that are in my Kill Team from the Kill Team expansion.
It's called Warhammer 40k Kill Team Chalnath. Chalnath.
Chestnut.
Chimichanga.
Okay.
Hey guys, I have one completed Rebel soldier now.
Good job.
Halfway done. With being halfway done. With half of the miniatures.
Someone start talking about something and I'll count how many rebels I have to paint.
I would love to talk about Rebel miniatures. If only somebody in this group chat were doing something with Rebel miniatures. But alas.
Oh my.
I have about 40 infantry and like 6 vehicles to paint.
Okay.
Nice.
So you've got a decent amount of time. A decent amount of work.
It has taken me like 3 weeks to paint these 10 dudes.
Has it?
But,
why? You're just
Maybe
not...
because I'm actually trying to make them look decent.
I was gonna say, are you like making sure that everything is as perfectly possible?
That's the attempt.
Make sure to go to repsports.com and use code VGPodcast for 15% off your purchase.
I feel like we're Geico. Are we Geico?
We're Geico.
We're better than Geico.
Yeah.
Geico wishes they were us.
You know who I wish I was?
Also,
Geico.
make sure
Geico.
you subscribe and like and share. So
Sorry,
the more y'all support the page or the channel and start liking our stuff, the more videos we'll put out.
And the more videos we'll pull out, the more we'll talk about Dark Souls.
We're blackmailing you.
I really didn't talk that much about
We're
Dark Souls,
blackmailing you. How about if nobody likes and subscribes?
Nobody likes this. No more episodes.
No, if nobody
Not
likes
a
this,
single one.
we're going to be doing twice as many episodes.
Just
Blackmail
to
with
annoy
more.
you.
We will fill your.
Specifically on Dark Souls.
God. Wasn't the last thing we were talking about, like, didn't we have a Dark Souls series or some shysta like that?
We had the last thing...
D&D series.
Yeah, we had a D&D series. We had 2 episodes on D&D.
Y'all want another series?
D&D.
We'll go in depth on each and every boss. Each episode will focus on a single boss, and we will cover every
Can
boss.
we just end this? It has been almost an hour.
Like and follow, and we'll talk about a pile of shit.
Like and subscribe.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye. Love you. Be safe.
Bye-bye.
Make good grades. Stay in school.